Here we're back again with another Mage video. Go figure. But this time, I'm going to show you how to dual box solo trash farm Nax. Yeah, I said that right. As long as you have two mages at your disposal on two different accounts, you can do this trash farm in Naxxaramas, brand new raid that just came out on WoW Classic Anniversary servers. Same standard gear that I use here, 3-piece rank 12-13 set and 5-piece tier 2. The second mage I am using has the rank 10 set and some off pieces from Molten Core, AQ20, ZG. The second mage's gear doesn't have to be amazing. The better the gear, the faster the clear. That's all that really matters. The second mage will be mostly rank 1 spamming. Now on the left-hand side of the A-bomb entrance is this little skull. That's where the safe spot is. That's where people who want to sit in here and buy gear they can sit, or where you're going to reset. Getting into the pool itself, you want to make sure you have all your buffs here. You really only need Ice Barrier. Once the gargoyle is completely out of the way, which I have marked with a skull, you can rank 1 Blizzard the pack on the left. As soon as they're all slowed, you can start walking towards them. Right before the debuff falls off, you want to blink past them and target the far pack and just look over to the side, make sure you aggroed them. Counterspell, Fire Blast, whatever you can do to hit that guy. Before anything touches you, you need to be lipped though. These guys can basically one-shot you. Once they're all grouped up, Frost Nova, make sure they're all hit by Nova, if not Cold Snap Nova again. And then run off to the left-hand side. You'll have to run through the slimes, which isn't a big deal. Once you get here, it's safe to switch to Mage Armor. And that's when you want to switch to your other mage. When you switch to your other mage, you're going to cast rank 1 Blizzard at the entrance. Then also do that with your other mage. Once all the ghouls, which should be 9 of them, are slowed, everything else should reset other than the slimes, the gargoyle reset. Then you want to basically alt-tab between your two mages, constantly keeping Blizzard up on the ghouls. The best way to do this is to choose whichever mage is more geared than the other. And in this moment in time, while you're first doing this pool, the better geared mage is going to cast max ranks and the other mage is going to cast rank 1s. That way it guarantees the threat of all the ghouls chasing one mage and not split between two of them. Keep in mind you're going to want all of your gems made on both mages, and whenever you can, use them to the best of your ability. Here in a little bit I'll show you the best way to do an evo in the middle of these pools. But you're pretty much continuing this on anytime you get a clear cast, you're going to max rank your Blizzard. If you're low on mana, you're only rank 1ing or fishing until you can evo or mana gem. Now that the threat's established, we have to change directions because the slimes catch up to you once. Once you change directions once, you shouldn't ever have to change directions again. Essentially, all you're going to want to do is get them to be chasing the main mage, get the alt mage behind them to cast Blizzard on them, so that way when you tab back before anything gets to that main mage, he just blinks through. And essentially you just rinse and repeat, alt-tabbing, Blizzarding, all the way around until the ghouls are dead. Time to hit fast forward. Now the safe way to do Evo is to make sure that the alt mage does Evo first, Once your main mage's blizzard comes to an end, I usually like to end it a tick early, blink away, and then start casting blizzard again. That way the debuff does not go down. Once the alt mage's evo is completely done, he comes out and just moves on and does the extra blizzard. You'll do one rotation normal. That way you can set up your main to blink away and then get his evo in. Once the main's getting the evo in and the alt's blizzard's done, you just blink again and cast blizzard. Make sure you're very quick with it because they will lose their debuff for a second. Also, make sure that you're not near any slimes when you decide to do your evo. Make sure that they're very far away. Other than that, it's rinse and repeat until they're dead. So we're going to hit the fast forward again. Once all the ghouls are dead, you want to head you back over to the safe spot we talked about earlier. And make sure both mages are in there. Wait until combat is dropped. You can even wait a couple extra seconds to make sure the slimes are back. And then go pick up your loot and see what you got. Hope this guide has been helpful. If it has, hit that like, subscribe, comment, and see you on the next one.
Nice.